Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Here let's look at problem 781, rabbits in forest. This is more or less a game or math problem, a simple math rather than a coding. But if you see it's coding, it's just a for loop. So let's look at the statement. There's a forest with an unknown number of rabbits. We asked n rabbits, how many rabbits have the same colors as you? And the collective answer in an array answers, where answer R is the answer of the ith rabbit. So given this array, so we want to return the minimum number of rabbits that could be in the forest. So here, if you look at the first example, so the first rabbit says that there's one rabbit has the same color as itself, and the same for the second one. So with these two, we can actually assign one color. So let's see. So 1, 1. So we assign one color. Let's see, white, right? So then the third one said that there are two rabbits have the same color. So this actually 1 plus 2, right? So you have 3, right? So we can assign them to be say gray, right? So this is the minimal, right? So the minimal will be 5. However, if you have 3, so this is the one observation. This is example 1, right? So then, for example, example 2 is also very special. So all the 3 rabbits said that there are 10 other rabbits have the same color as itself. So then we can have 11 rabbits, right? 11 rabbits, say white, right? It just assign a label, right? This is the one. Now let's look at another example. So for example, this example 1, if I have 1, 1, 1, and 2. In this case, there are 3 rabbits said that they have the same color. The 1 rabbits have the same color as themselves, respectively. However, you cannot assign all the 3 white, because if this were the case, and then at least you have 3. You have 3 or 4 rabbits have the same colors. So in this way, so the first 2 ones you can assign a white, right? And then the next one, so you need to have one has the same one, but this one cannot be white. So you see gray, but there's one more have the same. So you have, so this contributes say 2 plus 1, right? So this is 2, and this one, so you need to have 2, and then this 2 you need to have say some other colors, dark gray. So you have 3, right? So let's test this case. Let's later test this. So basically, what you do is that for each of the values as unique values. So let's see, k, right? You have k, k, k. But in this case, you can have at most k plus 1 rabbits, right? Have the same color. You can use contradiction, right? You can argue by contradiction. If you have more than 2, this is for not true, right? So this would be the case. So now, if once you realize this point, so you need to see for each of the unique values. Let's see, k. You need to group them into k plus 1 groups, right? So in each of the k plus 1 groups, you can have 1 color, right? So k plus 1 rabbits. Then if there are some less than k plus 1, you can use the number plus 1. So this will be the full solution. So now let's look at the coding, then you digest. So first I can use collections counter, right? So I changed this to be a just for convenience of writing. So this will give us the unique values and their counts, right? See, let's print this D. this will be 1 appears twice and 2 appears once, right? So 1 appears twice and 2 appears once. So now what do we do? So we can initialize a result variable, so 0, and then we are going to iterate for key v in the items, right? So key is this key, right? The how many a rabbit answers how many rabbits have the same color as itself. So then we do division with remainder, right? So we have so the v modulo key plus 1, right? So then the result will be added by this. So q plus times key plus 1. So this the ones you have how many key plus 1 groups. So this key plus 1 group represents key plus 1 rabbits. And then you have remained r keys. So those r keys you need to have key plus 1 rabbits, right? So if r not 0, so let me write it like this because it's more clear. So what you need to add is actually another key plus 1. In other words, if r is not 0, so you should, the result should be q plus 1 times this key plus 1, right? It's the same like here. We increment another key plus 1. So notice that this is adding key plus 1. So now we just return the result. Let me test it. So for sure it applies to the two cases, right? In particular for example 1. So this just 1 appears twice. So 2 is exactly key plus 1. So your q is 1, but your r is 0, right? But for 2, right? So the r is 1, not 0. So you should here 2 plus 1, right? So 2 plus 2 plus 1, that is 5. So here 10. So you need to divide by 11, but the q will be 0, but r is not 0. As long as r is not 0, you should return 11. That's the example 2. So now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the cases. So as to time complexity or coding, right? So the coding is nothing, right? It's just using division with remainder, but it's just a for loop, iterating over a dictionary items. That's the one. And then for this, the time complexity will be O of n. N is a number of unique. I would say you construct this will take on. So we can see the time complexity will be O of n. N is the length of this array. Or here, actually, the time complexity corresponding to this part will be corresponding to the unique values or the keys, number of keys in the dictionary. But overall, it will be O of n. So with that said, I guess that's it for this practice. So we have a playlist, so contains other leetcode problems. You're welcome to practice using our channel and the corresponding playlist. Thank you for watching.